Hello everyone, this is Storydive doing another reaction to a trailer that was just released from Netflix. This time it is for an animated series called Blood of Zeus. If you watch this channel, you know that I am a big fan of Castlevania and the Castlevania series from Netflix. Apparently that series did so well for Netflix that they got the same company, Powerhouse Animations, to do another Nintendo property. This time it's Kid Icarus. Yeah, it's Kid Icarus. As you can see, there's Mount Olympus, and there's Kid Icarus. He's got the bow and the arrow. They forgot to include the wings, but definitely Kid Icarus. Okay, it's not Kid Icarus. It might as well be, though. It is an original series called Blood of Zeus. Formerly, it was called Gods and Heroes. It is created by the Parlapinides brothers. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but they are writers and producers behind another adaptation of Greek mythology, Immortals from 2011. They also wrote the 2017 Death Note adaptation. These brothers stated that this is an original story which adapts Greek mythology. So the hero in this series is not Hercules or Jason or Perseus, at least I don't think. I think it's an original character, although it does adapt some of those characters' attributes, but I'll get to that later. What I'm going to do in this video is go over the trailer a little bit and try to see what traces of Greek mythology I can find, just very briefly, just touch on it. I'm doing this off the cuff, so if I get something wrong or I miss something important, please include that in the comments below. With that said, let's get started.
As the last Titan fell, he swore a curse on the gods. And when his blood struck the sea, the giants were born.
So in the beginning, they're obviously referencing the war of the Titans against the Olympians. Titanomachia. I just listened to that on Google Translate. In the trailer, we hear someone saying that as the last Titan fell, his blood struck the sea and the giants were born. In Greek mythology, this was Uranus. And actually, he had his genitals cut off by his own son, Cronus, another Titan. Even though Castlevania was pretty brutal, they don't show us the genital mutilation in this trailer. But from Uranus's blood rise a race of giants called the Gigantes, which they're referring to here, as well as the Furies and nymphs called the Meliae. So basically, this series seems to be Greece fighting the consequences of this war between the Olympians and the Titans, and the giants and other monsters that it creates.
An army from the east descends upon us.
I know this character looks a lot like Athena, the Greek goddess of war and wisdom, but according to IMDb, I'm pretty sure it might be Jessica Henwick playing a character named Alexia.
What's your name?
Heron.
So as you can see, the hero's name is Heron, which is pretty close to Hercules. There's a very famous Greek mathematician called Heron of Alexandria, or Hero of Alexandria, but this guy doesn't actually look like he's much of a mathematician. And by the way, the heron bird was believed to be a messenger from the gods. I think they're just using the name to kind of give this guy a generic Greek hero name. And in the series, Heron is played by Derek Phillips.
You're no bastard. You're the son of Zeus.
So as we hear, Heron is the son of Zeus, much like Hercules and basically half the population of Greece. If you don't know much about Zeus, yes, he is a god of thunder and the leader of the Olympians, but he also gets around. He gets around all over town, and he likes to get down.
Convert or die.
In this scene, it seems that this plague of giants, this monster plague, is spreading. It's almost like vampirism. Incidentally, there were Greek vampires in folklore and mythology called vrikolakas, but I'm not sure that's what these are. This character is likely the Greek god of the sun and light, Apollo. Apollo has a golden chariot and 4 fiery horses. We can only see one horse here, but he's fiery. IMDb also confirms Apollo as a character played by Adam Crosdell, and actually the Greek god of war Ares is also a character, and he also has a chariot, but I'm pretty sure this is Apollo. These three are obviously the Moirai, or the Greek fates, the 3 goddesses or beings that determine mankind's fate by spinning thread. I kind of like the Tron look they're giving all these gods. They kind of have a glowing, Tron-y look. This guy here is obviously the main villain of the show. He appears to be the leader of the monsters or demons The obvious choice of his identity is Hades, the god of the underworld, and in fact on IMDb they confirm that Hades is a character. He's played by Fred Tatasciore, I think that's how you say it. But according to some of my commenters and some concept art I found, the villain is a character named Seraphim, played by Elias Tofexis. Incidentally, Seraphim are like fiery angels from a number of different mythologies. This character is obviously Hermes, the Greek god of trade and wealth, and a messenger of the gods who has magical winged sandals that allow him to go really fast or fly. And according to IMDb, he's played by Matthew Mercer in this series. In this scene, we see Heron kicking some ass and then getting his ass kicked by Seraphim. And in the background, we can see Cerberus, the three-headed dog that guards the underworld. You could see that one of his heads has already been cut off. By who, I don't know, probably Heron. Hercules actually defeats Cerberus as one of his labors, but again, I don't think this is Hercules. And I'm very sure this is Hera, the queen of the Olympians, wife of Zeus, and sister of Zeus also, but I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? And according to IMDb, she is played by Claudia Christian in this series. According to a later part in the trailer, she seems to be trying to kill Zeus, probably for his infidelity, so she probably acts as like a kind of secondary villain, or maybe she even manipulates Seraphim into trying to kill Zeus.
Help me kill Zeus, and all that I've promised you will be yours.
Given the volcanic imagery in the background, I originally thought this character was the blacksmith of the gods, Hephaestus, but the general consensus seems to be that he is the creation of Hephaestus, the gigantic Greek automaton and defender, Talus. This character is very obviously Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea. The magical trident is a dead giveaway. I'm not entirely sure who this character is. It could be Athena, or it could be Hera wearing her battle armor, but your guess is as good as mine. Heron appears to be riding the mythical winged horse Pegasus, which would actually kind of parallel him with the Greek hero Bellerophon, the son of Poseidon. And I believe Perseus also rode the Pegasus at one point too. But again, I don't think this character is any specific Greek hero. He's sort of like an amalgamation of all of them. That's my guess. Zeus shoots off a thunderbolt, and then that is the end of the trailer. So those are all my comments on this trailer, my thoughts, my speculations, my theories. If I got something wrong or I missed something, I'm sorry. This is more of a discussion video. I'm putting my ideas out there, and I would love to hear what your ideas are in the comments below. Do you think this series will live up to Castlevania, or do you think it'll fall short? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, watch these other videos that break down the mythology behind your favorite movies and TV shows, and thanks for watching. Until next time.